Welcome to Manna at the Tap, a podcast from Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Crystal, a member of the Tapestry community and a fellow traveler on a spiritual journey with the community. We refer to the daily Bible reading as our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering spiritual growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is Thursday, November 20th, 2025, and the 23rd week after Pentecost during the season of ordinary time. This is a time for us to live an extraordinary, disciplined life as we grow spiritually. The lectionary reading comes from the songbook of the Bible, specifically the Old Testament book of Psalms, and today's passage is Psalm 46, a poem attributed to the musical team of the sons of Korah, whom King David mentored. This poem is a community hymn known as a Song of Zion that reminds the people of Israel that God is enthroned in Zion, the city of Jerusalem. The song illustrates God's presence in Zion, and he will safeguard the city and its inhabitants from all threats, because this is a special place for him. Each of the three stanzas ends with a Selah moment, which functions as a musical pause or interlude. The Selah moment also serves as a cue for the listener to pause and reflect on what has been said or read. Let's examine the first stanza of this hymn, verses 1 to 3, which focuses on God. The poet portrays God as a refuge and a stronghold. The poem illustrates a time when all creation, land, mountains, and seas were thrown into chaos. Nonetheless, God's people are called not to fear because God is with them. The first stanza ends with a Selah moment. The second stanza discusses verses 4 to 7, depicting the city of God as strong and protected, with a flowing river that supplies water and brings joy to its inhabitants. God's presence remains with his people as surrounding nations start to crumble and fall, kingdoms shake, and the earth melts away. The second stanza includes an additional refrain. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our stronghold, Selah. In the third stanza, verses 1 to 8, a call is extended to everyone who can hear to come and witness God's marvelous works. He ends wars through his judgment, destroying weapons, breaking the spears of evildoers into pieces, and burning the chariots of war in the fire. Then the Lord fills the world with his glory, calling everyone to cease fighting. Be still and acknowledge that God is God. There is no one like him. He will be exalted among all the nations of the earth. The third stanza repeats the refrain from the second stanza. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our stronghold, Selah. When we take time to be still and acknowledge that God is in control of all aspects of life, we can enjoy a Selah moment. It restores our confidence in God's goodness. Then we can re-enter the world around us, knowing that God cares for us. He is a safe place.